Hello, my name is Sally Gimmon, and I'm the owner of the TrustIsYou.com. And my goal is to teach as many U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, and also 1099 income earners how to save taxes, and also investors save as much money as they can. So few people have ever heard of the Spendthrift Trust. It's my goal to teach this to as many people. The Spendthrift Trust is legal. It's in the IRS Tax Code 643B, like Bravo, and it's been in front of the United States Supreme Court on two separate occasions, and both times the Supreme Court has favored it. You can't get more legal than this. Now, a little bit of history. It comes from England, way back when King Henry VIII, the famous king who chopped off his wives' heads, started the Church of England. Murder a few ladies, start a church. He went to go tax the lords and ladies of England. They went further back into history to the Magna Carta. Like, no, 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 King Henry VIII, you can't do this. It's contract law. It came to the colonies while we were still part of England. The law firm I work on behalf of inherited a trust that turned 350 years old in 2023. For 3.5 centuries, they've had this trust. Now, what I work with is the Benson Financial Trust. It was the five different trusts were written 5 years ago, 76 years ago, by Paul Benson, a Harvard law professor. He knew what he was doing. In 76 years, none of the trusts have ever been audited. The five different trusts: the business trust for U.S. business owners, entrepreneurs, and 1099 income earners. You will save at least 90% on your federal income taxes, and in 43 states no longer pay state income taxes. When you go out to my free class, www.sallygimmon.com, you're going to see a chart showing that if you're filing single in any of the 50 states, how much you will save in federal and state income taxes. 7 states don't have state income taxes. Every single state, you're going to save at least 5 figures year after year, generation after generation. It's life changing. Second trust he wrote, the beneficial trust. This is for all investors. I don't care what kind of investing you're doing. The five taxes you're going to save are going to be short-term and long-term capital gains. I'm a wholesaler. I know about that. You're not going to pay interest income taxes. I have 12 notes where I'm the paper on the house and people pay me their mortgage. That's interest income for creative financing or seller financing. You're no longer going to pay dividend income taxes if you're in the stock market, a day trader, doing options trading, futures trading, commodities. You're no longer going to pay rental income taxes if you have short-term rentals like Airbnb or vacation rentals, 5 doors, 10 doors, 20 doors, multifamily or commercial properties, or if you're doing arbitrage. Yes, you can take depreciation. Yes, you can do cost averaging, but I'll tell you why you still want to have the trust. And then the fifth tax they'll save is royalty income taxes. So if you're an author, an artist, maybe you're a playwright, a musician, have copyrighted information, patents. I don't have talent, so I don't do the royalties. So business trust, beneficial trust, the charitable trust, if you have a 501c3 company, the mineral trust, the one trust I've sold that's a mineral trust, my friend inherited his granddad's horse farm. It has 6 oil wells on it. So oil wells, coal contracts, shale contracts. And the final trust is the senior trust. If you're over 65 and making too much money, it can affect your Part B of Medicare. So all these trusts that we're talking about are going to save you in 4 very important ways. Listen up, people who have rental property, because yes, you can take depreciation. Yes, you can do cost averaging, but it's going to save you taxes year after year, generation after generation. It's going to keep your information completely private. There's a false rumor out there your LLC or your S Corp or C Corp does this. I am a researcher. I can go out to the Secretary of State or the Corporation Commission of your state and research all LLCs or S Corps. Well, anybody can, not just me. Anybody can. There's a reason why 40% of all LLCs get sued every year, because it's not private. With the Spendthrift Trust, it is. Third way it's going to save you money, talking about lawsuits. You get all your assets into the trust. It's a titanium vault, and nothing can affect it. Someone tries to sue me, you can't get blood from a rock. I'm worth nothing. You can't get anything from me because all my assets are in the trust. And the fourth way it saves you is you don't have to do the 2024 Corporate Transparency Act paperwork from the Treasury Department. Please, if you don't have the trust, do the paperwork, because if you don't, you could be fined $10,000 and or 2 years in jail. That's a little bit harsh for not doing paperwork. So today, I'm talking about the business trust all this week. Whoops, it should be a slideshow. Silly Sally, didn't do it correctly. So this is a New Jersey couple. They saw my YouTube video. The husband has the auto body shop. The wife works the phones. They have 3 employees. They're making about I want to say about I forget how much they make. I should have had this on the slide. I have to apologize. But they are going to save in federal taxes and New Jersey state income taxes $37,189 every single year. This is their money. They can use this to pay off their mortgage, buy a new car, take the family on vacation, give to charity, or to save for retirement. No one's telling them how to spend their money. I like this story because the gentleman Tom, who has his auto body shop, is going to the local high school and talking to kids who want to get into the trades. He right now is turning away work. He's got 3 other employees working for him, and they don't have enough time in a day to work on all the work that's coming in. He's going to train these high school kids how to fix cars and give them a new trade. This is what they want to do. When they end up retiring in a few years, they're in their late 40s. When they end up retiring in a few years, they will probably do seller financing to one of the people who are working for them. Seller financing is going to be with the beneficial trust. Or if they sell it outright, that's capital gains, either 15% or 20%. That will be the beneficial trust. I just want to teach as many business owners, entrepreneurs, 1099 income earners, and investors. There is a solution to taxes out there. This is the secret of the rich that nobody talks about. My personal story, so you have it. In 2019, I was working full-time as a Medicare broker, and I wholesaled 7 properties nationwide and paid off $184,000 in debt. Yay, Sally! I had set aside $50,000 for capital gains. What I didn't count on was my personal tax rate went from 22% up to 24%, and all of a sudden, I had to pay an extra $29,000 in capital gains. Whew. I don't want this to happen to you all. The more money you make, the more money you'll save. Again, when you go out to www.sallygimmin.com, my free class online, there's going to be a chart. Whoops, let me show you the chart. Let's share this again. Don't ask me why I have that in my head right now. This chart here, it's if you're making $80,000 in filing single, it shows you how much you'll save in each state in all the 50 states. I want you to research this as much as you want to. I would love for you to set up a 30-minute tax breakthrough session with me because everyone should know about the Spendthrift Trust. Thank you for watching this short video. I hope you learned something new. Have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.